Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Gina and I'm so happy to have you join me here on the Pink Trellis. In today's video, we are doing some plant styling. Yay, plant styling, always a fun thing. So we are plant styling in this room. And I have something new to share with you, something I'm really excited about. And it is right over. I gave you guys a sneak peek. Couple of last video, you got a sneak peek of it. So let me just pan you over and get you the full look at what we are going to be doing today. This is the new shelving unit. This is the whole reason for this revamping, this brand new, yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but I have kind of revamped this room a bit. So in this area right here used to be a futon, and it took up a lot of space in this room, and it was mostly like a little catch-all. It was like a catch-all for, there's our buddy Nikki. He's joining us here. So anyway, so the futon was just like a big catch-all, and it wasn't being used, and it was taking up a ton of space. And are you gonna leave? I thought he would stick around with us for a little bit. Anyway, the futon was replaced by this brand new cabinet. And then this new, this new beautiful new chair. Let me let Nikki out real quick. You know the drill. I always have to let my cats out. They love to be in this room. I mean, this is their favorite room. And who can blame them? Okay, so this beautiful vintage chenille chair, picked this up at a estate sale. It was actually an auction. Like all the estate sales these days seem to just be doing like auctions, which I hate. I love being able to go to an actual the estate sale, like look around, but yeah, a lot of it is on, I'm just gonna sit in this chair. A lot of them these days are auctions. So that's what this was. So, and it was cheap. It was like 27, and we were surprised because the starting bid, it started at like $1, and we thought, oh, we're gonna get this ugly chair for just $1. But it ended up going to $27, which is crazy. Anyway, that's beside the point. So the futon was replaced with this chair and this beautiful cabinet, which let's talk about this beautiful cabinet. All right, so this cabinet is from a company called Vegogarden. So they are the sponsor of this video. And I'm super excited after receiving this and putting it together and seeing the quality and the beauty of this shelving unit. I'm really excited to be affiliated with this company. Their big thing is gardening. So if you go to their website, you will see like the outdoor, the big above ground planter boxes type thing. They're beautiful, very beautiful. That's, I think, how they got started. And then these cabinets are something new, and that's for indoor gardening, which is, I do indoor and I do outdoor. But this, of course, this is for my indoor gardening, and it's going to be perfect. You're going to see for what I'm going to be doing with it. So anyway, if you go, I will give a link in my description, like below this video. And if you click on that link, it is an affiliate link. I do receive a commission if you use that link. But yeah, you can check out and see if there's anything there that you like. And if you're as impressed with this unit as I am, yeah, definitely check it out. Check it out. And then there's also a discount code for you, which is right here, the discount code, and it's a $10 discount code. So if you use that code, you will receive $10 off your order, which is nice. So I chose this particular shelving unit here just because of the space, the space I had to put it in. They do have different sizes, like they have like 4-tier shelves, and then they have some like wider ones, like really wide ones, which I would love to get the entire series of these because they're just, you know, they're just stunning. I mean, can a shelving unit be stunning? Yes. Yes. It really is. It's really, the quality of these is just like, I was just like blown away by the quality of the unit. Obviously, I already put it together, but it was super easy to put together. And it's all metal, except for, there might be, yeah, I think the wheels, and it has wheels, so you can cart this around. You can move it around easily. The wheels do have plastic on them. And they also have like stoppers, or one of them does, or two. Looks like one in the back. There's a stopper back here, which I don't, yeah, you can't see it, but it's to prevent it from moving. So there's a stopper in the back and a stopper in the front. So, and you can adjust where you want these shelves. So I put this one down low here. So there's two levels. There's this level here. You see the brackets here. So I could move this one up higher if I wanted to, but I wanted it lower because I didn't want it too close to the lights, which you cannot even see, but this comes with lights. So not only do you get this wonderful shelving unit, but it also comes with the lights, which is great. It's like you don't have to worry about what kind of lighting am I gonna do with this thing. It's like, it's there. It comes with it. And they are magnetic lights. So I'm going to pull the light off actually. No, I'm not, because I have it. In addition, they also have, see these magnets here? These are magnets like cord management here. And it has magnets to help keep your cord, like keep it looking clean. And yeah, but I'll show you, there'll be some like extra video in here showing you what these lights look like. They can pivot, you can pivot them, which is cool. And I think we're gonna turn them on. I haven't turned them on because I didn't want, I wanted it to be a surprise. So to turn this light fixture on, we're just gonna hit this button. And then we're going to cycle through. You can pick which mode you want to use. So we use this button here to cycle through. So first we have seeds, which is great for seedlings. If you're, you know, starting your garden, you can grow your seedlings indoors. This is indoor gardening. That's what you would do with seeds. We have leafy, which is good for lettuces, arugula, etc. Next we have the fruits. It's not showing up very well for you, but that is fruits, which is good for different fruits, strawberries, but also this is the mode you want to use if you are indoor gardening with cacti and succulents, which is exciting, and also flowering plants. And then next we have herbs, all the herbs, basil, etc. And then M-greens is microgreens, and then most other houseplants. You can use that mode. So I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to go with the M-greens mode for most houseplants. However, the plants I'm going to be putting on this cart are going to be African violets, which are flowering plants. So, you know, they possibly could be using the fruit mode for this, for African violets. I feel like it would be too bright for them though, so I think I'm going to stick with M-green. So let's go ahead. Let's turn this one on. It's very bright when it comes on. And then I'm going to turn it on to M-greens also. So those two, both shelves are now on. But we do have one more. So I did get an extra light for this top shelf here, for the plants I put on the top shelf, so they will have some nice lighting also. And so we're going to need to turn that one on as well. All right, so same deal here, turning it on, and we're going to, oh, it's already on the M greens. So here is a good look how this looks. It's going to be great. So now we have to fill it up with the plants. Before we do that though, there is one other thing I want to talk about. So I mentioned that these are magnetic. The lights hang by magnets, but so the light up here, this is not metal. This shelf is not metal. This is wood, or like, it's got like a plastic coating on it. It's like particle board with like a plastic coating on it. So the magnet is not going to work in that case for this light. So what I did, well, it also comes with these. This is a metal piece here for just a situation like this if you don't have a metal shelf. So you can buy these lights separately. So like this one was purchased separately from, like, the cart comes with the lights, and then you can buy extra lights if you need it, and I did in this instance. So I'm using this piece that it comes with here. So this, it has a sticky thing on the back, and you stick this to your shelf or whatever you're using, and then you can peel away. I'm not going to do it, but this is like a protective coating on the metal part, and then you just remove that. So that's what I did. So I hung this, I attached this here, and then I attached the light to it. However, I just want to say my experience here, this was my experience. The light didn't hold. It, like, this sticker didn't hold, and eventually, like, after, gosh, it was maybe like 15-20 minutes later, it fell. It didn't hold. So what I did was I got and this is the best tape in the world. Let me grab it real quick for you. This is called grip tape. It is used in the film industry. I've showed you guys this stuff before. It's used in the film industry. You can use other tapes too. You don't have to use this, but it's just a really nice grippy tape. So what I did was I stuck this back up there, and then I took my grip tape and I taped like on the edges to help hold it up to this. So now, you know, these might work great, perfectly fine on glass, but because this is like it's just like, it's like a plastic coating on it, it just doesn't adhere well to it. So keep that in mind, that you might run into the same issue I did, possibly. All right, so I think that's pretty much all the workings of the shelving unit. I love the color of it. It's like not a bright white. It's like it's kind of like an off-white, almost kind of beigey color. And it has like a nice modern sleek look. And I just really like it a lot. It comes with, you know, manual. Here's the manual of putting it together. And here you can see like the different types. This is the one I received here. There are taller ones. And like the manual is just, it's like a fancy, beautiful book. Yeah, it's like I don't want to ever throw it away. It's like just so nice. And then the lights come with a similar type of book. Gonna hang on to these because it does, you know, it just gives you all the information about the different modes, like what you can grow in the different modes. And yeah, it's really, really fancy, really fancy. Okay, well, it's time to style this thing. So I told you guys I was going to be doing African violets on this shelf. So this will be all African violets. I do enjoy grouping my collections, like my plant collections. So like all my pinguiculas are together, all my caudex are together. I have a lot of African violets, so not all of them will be able to be on this cart. but the ones in this room, the majority of them will get to be here, which is very exciting. So I'm gonna go grab a tray of some African violets. All right, so here is my tray. It's the tray of African violets. And I did pre-measure, like before I agreed to do this, I did pre-measure to make sure that these will actually fit, like these trays will actually fit on these shelves, and they do. So one thing I've discovered with African violets is they seem to do best for me when they are actually sitting in water. So I have like a real airy mix that they are in. It's like so it's a really airy mix. So it has, it is African violet soil, but then I add in a bunch of perlite, and they're able to sit in a tray of water that way and not root rot because it's just such an airy mix with all the perlite. And the thing I found interesting about these shelves is they do have lips on them. See, like this lip that comes out. So technically I could forego this plastic tray here and just fill this with water and put the African violets in it. But I'm a little leery of doing something like that because I feel like over time that this could rust because it is metal. It is, you know, it's like coated. It does have a coating on it, but just to be safe, I'm going to stick with the tray. So this tray fits perfectly in there. Of course, it fits perfectly because this is like a standard seedling tray, which is what this cart is for. It's like for growing seedlings and for growing vegetables and things like that. But you can also do houseplants, obviously. So yeah. So I need to grab one other tray. Hang on. Okay, so this is my second tray, and these are full of water currently. Being very careful, trying not to spill. So there's those. Pretty easy, pretty simple setup. I think I might move out some of these. I'm going to keep these all like full plants here on this cart, so I'm not going to be keeping any of the, like this is a propagation here that I'm growing. I'll move this back to where it was. Like this also is, these are just grow outs here. They won't be on here on these trays. So I need to get more of the flowering. Let me see, I'm trying not, it's all like wet and drippy, so I'm trying not to like make a mess everywhere. So let me pull out one other tray here, which is filled with more of the pretty flowering ones. I've got this tray here, and this tray actually needs to be filled with water, so they are not currently drippy, which is nice. I can lift them out easily and it's not going to drip everywhere. Look how pretty these flowering ones. So these will all go together. This will come out because that is a propagation. And this one will come in. And I might be able to squeeze one of these in here, up here. These plants are so full, like just full of blooms, full of leaves. They're like really full. And yeah, these guys can, yeah. Perfect, I think. Very full, right? Very full. So then we have this top to fill in. All right, so the top, we can have a little bit more fun with this. I'm not going to put a tray up here. This is going to be just plants. So I think Right behind you guys, I have a dresser, and it's filled with a bunch of plants. And I think I'm going to grab, I'm going to still, once again, I'm going to keep it African violets. So we're going to put this one up here. Maybe because that one is a little bit of a bigger one. Actually, I'm going to stick it over here in the corner like that. Okay, this is going to kind of change because I did order a new plant. I have a new plant on the way. I forgot to look up the name again. Gosh, the name will be on the screen, and also a picture of what the plant looks like. So this is the Cleopatra. It's not coming out what the scientific name is, but it's Cleopatra, a beautiful pink and green plant related to African violets. So it's going to be, you know, it's going to fit right in. So I am going to be putting that one up here at the top. But in the meantime, I've got my Kay's Purple Hog. We're going to stick that there. They're so cute. They're just so cute. And I think we're going to do some, I think we're going to put some, just a crystal. Put a crystal there. And maybe a crystal here. Maybe I'll put one of the little, one of the ones from Heidi, a little mushroom crystal. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna be leaving the space open for my new plant, which should be here. When should it be here? I ordered it on Etsy, and it's located in Colorado, and I was kind of hoping it would be here in time for this video, but it's not going to be here in time for this video. So yeah, I'll just have to show you that later, but that's going to be it for now. That is all I'm going to style here. How's that look? I pushed my chair back so we could really get in there and get a good look at it. So there's a good look. You can see the light shines on the top really nicely. It's like the perfect height above it, I would say. I think they're going to enjoy that light. Leaving this space open for the new plant. And then this shelf. There's our lighting up here. And then this shelf. And there's our light there. Yeah, I think it's going to work out really well for my African violets. And I'm keeping it on the M greens mode. We'll see how that does. I think it will be just fine for them. If this shelving unit, this plant stand, if it's interesting to you, be sure to go to my affiliate link, and you can use the $10 off coupon code to receive $10 off your purchase. And yeah, I think you will enjoy it. If you do decide to get something like this, I think you will enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. It's a really nice, sturdy piece, and I'm really, really happy with it. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed learning about this, watching me plant style it. Not a whole lot of plant styling. There's just not a whole lot to do to style with it. At least not with what I am like. Since I am filling this all with African violets, it's like, yeah, there's not much to it. But it was fun. It was fun to do, and it was fun to bring you guys along with me to do it. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.